what's up, everybody?
What's happening, Dave?
Well, this week on Klamtucky Bourbon Boyz, I think Davey's going night-night.
You going night-night?
Well,
I'm Mike. This is Dave. Thanks for joining the program. And today we're going to share a couple of new recipes with you guys. So,
yeah, I could tell you a few stories about that green bottle over there, but okay.
that green bottle's got some history, don't it?
Maybe not that one in particular, but just
the contents therein.
Nights with the green bottle. It could be a chapter.
Shout out, Dave.
Yeah.
Other Dave. So today
we are
on Klamtucky Bourbon Boyz.
Yeah, so Mike made the task of, hey, let's bring a cocktail in. I'm like, okay, cool. And he's all official. He's like, hey, what's yours called? I'm like, I don't know, man. So
Dave's winging it.
We're gonna. I have I'll get into it later, but you remember the strawberry hot honey not so good cocktail I made?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of hopefully smooth it out, but
Okay.
we'll go with yours first. So
all right. So I had a suggestion from my brother-in-law, Dan. Shout out. He watched the program, and him and his wife were out, I don't know, a month or two ago, and he had a cocktail called the Beekeeper, and he suggested that we give it a go on the show. So better late than never, bro. But here we go. I'm going to do my best to make up a Beekeeper, and we'll give you our full impression on it. So, the Beekeeper specifically calls out for Four Roses whiskey, which, if you watch the program, no, it's not exactly one of my favorites, but it's not a terrible whiskey. So it's calling for 2 ounces of Four Roses.
and you might be finishing in that bottle there. You just
Yeah.
you making one at a time? Or you splitting them, or is that?
How about that?
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Kind of rude on my part. I apologize. And there it is. Perfect.
4 ounces for 2 cocktails. I like it. Yeah.
Old-fashioned-esque. So,
Well, you gotta kill the bottle. I mean, yeah, that was close.
right? A tablespoon of honey syrup. And so, much to Dave's surprise, because again, I've always admitted that I am a lazy bartender and buy my simple syrup or use the stuff he creates. But I made my own honey simple syrup, and it was still hot when I put the lid on, so it kind of canned itself. So I don't have a tablespoon measure. I'm going to use this.
I wish I could do my math. I bet you if you did. So what's the bottom? An ounce?
Yeah, I've got an ounce, 3/4 ounce, and a 1/2 ounce. I can probably do a 1/4 ounce in there. I can figure that out.
Yeah, I would 3/4 that for both.
3/4 it?
Sure.
Oh, for both? All right.
Well, you're making 2, right? Yeah, I would say that's.
All right, so 3/4 ounce of the honey syrup. Haven't tasted it yet. We'll see how it turns out. And calls for 3 dashes of Angostura bitters.
So far, this is all right. I can. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a rinse of good old absinthe.
That's in the cup, right? Or you?
I'm gonna rinse the cups.
Right. Okay. No, I was asking. I'm okay.
And just a rinse.
Uh-huh. That's what Dave said the other day.
He got just a rinse last time we don't drink absinthe. Just leave that at that.
We're moving this bus now, but so if you are a fan of the Big Rooster Media, on balance, there's another Dave, and Dave did not make it out of the absinthe night. That
This is a few years ago,
Yeah, there was 5 of us. No names. Somebody ran home. 2 people passed out,
you and
and
I.
2
Right.
people made. Yeah, we knew what happened the whole night somehow. But that looks like a more reasonable
Useful
quantity of absinthe than what we were doing.
So I'm going to throw a little ice in each glass here.
So far, it's like a mix on an old fashioned.
Yeah, kind of an old-fashioned-esque cocktail. I don't know if that's what you had intended when you ordered this, Dan, but we'll see how it pans out.
No, it would be. Old fashioned is bitters,
Yeah,
simple syrup.
and whiskey.
Maybe a cherry or some garnish, but okay. So
This does call for lemon garnish, and shame on me. I thought we had lemon here at the house, so I did not buy any today, and then I came home to discover I was wrong. So we won't have the only lemon is to express the peel around the perimeter of the glass to give it more of an aromatic.
You can express it wherever you want to.
I think that the absinthe will probably be more than enough of a nasal sensation.
Yeah, I was already picking it up from just right before you poured it. It was definitely a liquor-y up in here.
Yeah. So,
And that would be the Beekeeper.
this is the Beekeeper.
All right.
So,
And Dan,
cheers, bro. Thanks for the suggestion.
thanks or not thanks?
Thanks for following the show.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
The absinthe is definitely in the background, but it's not overbearing the licorice flavor.
No, not at all. It kind of riffs on the Angostura, actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does. That's not horrible.
now me being the sweeter palate, I would go just a little bit more honey.
Yeah,
But no, that's I definitely can see.
the honey adds a nice touch to it. You can definitely tell it's not regular simple syrup.
And really, I have to say the Four Roses, if that's really intended, this is a great cocktail.
Yeah, really good.
It all mixes together.
To me, some like the Kentucky tea, some of the others that we've made are more of a summertime kind of cocktail. To me, this is fall perfect. This is a good fall cocktail. I don't know what it is about it, but on point for me for this time of year. Here in Oregon, it's chilling out a little bit. We're getting crisp mornings, and man, that's a good one.
All right. Well, thanks, Chris. That was the Beekeeper.
Chris,
Or Dan?
Dan,
Dan.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Well, they're related.
Oh, is that the brother?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
yeah. My brother-in-law.
Okay, I got you.
Cheers.
Oh,
And,
see, now I'm putting it together. All right.
so we're gonna enjoy our cocktails. Take a little break here, get Dave set up, and we'll come back and see what his bourbon smash is all about. So we will. We'll be
sir.
back in just a second.
Sorry. Thanks, Dan. Well, what's up? I guess it's my turn. I do have to say before we move on, we did add just a little bit more honey syrup, and
Man,
I think that's where it's supposed to be. I would officially call that
Yeah.
the Beekeeper now.
so
So
I would go a full ounce. If you're making one of these individually, I'd say at least a half ounce of the honey syrup.
yeah, and that really could be two tastes. I mean, I
I think a half ounce each would be a good starting point.
yeah, for sure. If that was 3/4 for 2, yeah, a full ounce for 2.
It all, in my opinion, it depends on how much you do or do not like the taste of absinthe. because the honey does have a tendency to kind of wash that down a little bit. So if you like a little bit of that bite, I would go a half ounce or less per cocktail. If you are not a huge fan of the licorice, but still want to experience the cocktail, I go a little above a half ounce, and it tames it down a lot. So just a couple hints.
Well, and really, if you're, you can take that recipe and kind of make it your own. I mean,
Yeah,
you got the foundation.
it's a good recipe. That's
Yeah.
a nice cocktail. So I'm curious. You got vegetables and fruits and soda
No.
pop and
Yeah,
cow.
I'm gonna, yeah. Well, so okay, so we tried this before, and my wife sent the recipe, but it was a hot honey strawberry smash.
you hatch peppers? Is that what you used in it?
No, so that was I used Trader Joe's hot honey,
Oh, okay.
but that was just hot honey, and for me, I think both of us, it overpowered the whole cocktail.
It wasn't terrible.
No,
I'll give you
but
that.
it
but
just yeah, it was a little too much, I would say, for the
it was spicy.
yeah, you lost everything else. So I decided to mix it up today.
What's with the lettuce?
Oh yeah, a little so this is I do have a fresh basil plant at the house. So these are just I did about what was that? 1.5 basil leaves per. And there's about 6 blackberries rolling around in there, and I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with you. I think that's gonna be our base. I'm doing a ounce of honey syrup, and I'll split that. So a half ounce of. Sorry, heart can't pour and talk at the same time. A half ounce of honey syrup. And then you got to get your muddler out and you muddle away at this thing. So 7 blackberries, about a leaf or a leaf and a half of basil, and the muddler just kind of makes an own syrup out of it.
Puree.
Yeah, but it sounds like mac and cheese. Anyway.
Okay, that's
Wrong show. But yeah, you just want to get you want to make a syrup out of your fruit, and really you can do this with strawberries, blackberries. We've done it with peaches. Bourbon goes with a lot of fruit, guys. I'm sure you guys know that, but yeah, don't be afraid to. Oh, there's blackberry juice. And then.
you put whiskey in it, right?
Well, yeah.
All right.
So,
well,
yeah,
I'm starting to get worried.
I went with the old. I didn't have any OGD bonded, but I would shoot for around 100 proof. I did have some Wild Turkey 101 laying around, but yeah, I would recommend some OGD bonded or your favorite.
You new at this?
I guess so. Your favorite 100 proof whiskey.
Or stronger?
Yeah, I almost pulled 112.
Yeah.
Sorry, 114.
I got that cast strength barrel stuff up there. Otherwise, I think it's 130.
After that absinthe, we can go night, I guess.
Right.
So yeah, 7 blackberries, half ounce of honey syrup, and then a basil leaf and 2 ounces of bourbon. And I even brought out the fancy cubes today for you.
Nice.
So it is old-fashioned-esque again.
Try not to let it splatter on my nice shirt.
Where were you?
Up for the occasion.
Wow. So yeah, that's So this would be a BBW.
Really?
No, well, so yeah, blackberry basil smash. Really?
Where's the W at?
Well, that's an old term
whiskey. Yeah.
Blackberry
basil whiskey.
Man, I was going
BBW. That's the perfect name for it.
It is BBW.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. Thanks. First time I've had a BBW.
That's good. That's gonna stick.
All right.
I'm not disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's unique. It's not. I mean that in a good way. It's not your typical cocktail. How's that? And that's good.
So compared to the hot honey smash, that is
Substantially better.
substantially better.
I didn't mind a little bitty. With a little heat, that was a good drink. That was, I can't say extreme heat. It was hotter than would be typically enjoyable for a cocktail.
And even for a hothead like myself, pepper guy, yeah, that was a little. It was overpowering.
Yeah,
That
it was like hot Bloody Mary hot.
yeah. And you couldn't get anything else from that. Now I guess I could have when I made the honey syrup. Did like maybe a 3/4 quarter mix.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
No, that's good. And again, it's not super sweet. It's got a little tart. I want to say bitter, but not in a bad way. Taste to it. Again, that's a fall cocktail.
We somehow came together independently and made a fall cocktail
Episode.
show for you guys.
Yeah.
And
Both of these are really good.
that's almost like a jam.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd spread that on toast or a flip flop and have it.
Pour it on my pancakes.
That is delicious. So these are both. I'm gonna go back to the old fashioned esque. If you went back to an old fashioned and just went on steroids for a few months, you can come up with both of these. Really, I mean, because this your beekeeper is.
This was very close to an old fashioned.
Oh, very very similar.
This, I would have to venture to say that's a bit of a stretch outside of the 2 ounces of whiskey.
All right, I'll give you that. It is a smash, though. I mean,
It's great.
I'm not disappointed in it.
No, me either. Me either. Neither one of these are two cocktails that I don't think either one. Well, haven't really had either one before, have we? I know we've had a variation of the BBW before, but we weren't
Right.
so inclined to call it
The
that.
hot honey smash thing. Yeah, that's not going to come back out then. This
Hot honey smash sounds like a great idea, but more like when we were in Vegas last week.
Yeah, OnlyFans kind of thing.
But this is great.
No, this
And
for me will come out again. That hot honey thing will die where it's supposed to be.
I would like to try that again, but with maybe do it yourself, honey. It doesn't have so much heat.
Yeah, I could do
Because that spice was good. I enjoyed that.
I'm going to go back to the 3/4 quarter regular honey, hot honey mixture. Yeah, because that was just overpowering. And I like Mike's hot honey. Mike's hot honey on pizza.
Thank you.
Can you whip up a batch for me?
There's a reason we're friends.
Mike's hot honey on pizza is amazing.
All right.
In a cocktail, not so much. But
So out of curiosity, what was your ratio on your honey syrup?
it was very close to yours. It was about 1-to-1.
Okay, yeah, that's what I did
And-
also.
I did not have time to do it properly. This was microwave version, so it was about 1-to-1.
I think the end result's probably not far from the same.
No.
I boiled some water. Honestly, this was some old crystallized honey in a jar that I found in the pantry. I thought, why not? So I boiled some water, added the same amount of water that there was honey in here, and stirred it in, and it made a great syrup. So if nothing else, if you've got some old honey laying around the house and you're looking for a unique, simple syrup, that's not a bad way to go.
Well, yeah, and before you guys go off and, oh, that's gross, honey does not go bad.
No,
I mean,
honey will keep forever.
yeah.
So
Put that in your prepper pantry, or
Right?
yeah.
That might be a reason why it was in there.
Is it- Just an FYI for you guys. We do a lot of, honey does not go bad.
And
I can't call a favorite though.
no, they're both good in their own unique way. I think I know that the one thing that keeps them both in favor is they're based on whiskey, and how can you go wrong?
Okay, so we might have to ask the source, but does Jared have kind of a riff or anything on these?
I don't know. Jared over at the Coop Lounge.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Sir Jared, we'll call him.
our local establishment
Sir,
owner operator, the guy
Sir
that
Jared.
Sir Jared, Sir pukes a lot. He doesn't do liquid fish well. Anyway, that's a different episode, different show.
Bah.
But while we've got your attention, and while we're enjoying our cocktails, we've got
If you made it 20 minutes in.
we got these goodies right here. They're very nice, professionally made Klamtucky Bourbon Boyz cornhole bags. And we haven't worked out exactly what yet, but we're going to work out a contest, and we're going to give a set of 4 of these away to one of you out there. So stay tuned. Like, follow, subscribe.
Let's go. So we had 2 cocktails here.
Yeah.
I think it's a friendly. Which cocktail would you, if you went to the bar and saw the BBW or the Beekeeper on the menu?
Which would you take?
Yeah, for first or the most comments?
First.
Huh?
No. Third. The third person to comment.
There you go.
Yeah,
Third-
you have to work for it a little bit.
All right, I'm
These are nice. He's a cornhole player. He plays on a league. I play for fun probably twice a year. These are really nice, quality cornhole bags. So it's not like
I'll speak on it. So these are Big Daddy bags. Thank you, Big Daddy.
Thank you.
But yeah, these are the heavy hitter. They are a 5'9", I believe, carpet bag. I play with. I don't have the heavy hitter, but I have the. What do I have?
The medium hitter.
Oh, Carnage. I play with the Carnage. So thank you. But yeah, third comment on your Beekeeper or your BBW. Has a set of bags, and we'll
We'll
figure
ship them
out.
to you if we have to.
We'll figure out how to get them to you. I mean, locally would be better, but yeah, these are
Let us know where you're at, and if you need cornhole bags, we'll take care of you.
yep, $75
I'd
set
say
of bags.
local would be better. I mean, it'd be great, but I mean,
Hey.
there was a guy that lives down in Patterson, California, that recommended a cocktail to me that I think plays cornhole. He's got a cornhole boards at home, so
Dan, come at me.
be number 3, Dan. Anybody? We appreciate you guys. We appreciate the folks that follow us, that watch our show. Thank you very much. And we're going to try to continue doing little giveaways here and there to thank you guys for your support. One thing we're working on, if you haven't seen already, but we have the Klamtucky Bourbon Boyz. I call it an old-fashioned glass because to me that's a perfect glass for old-fashioned.
Well, and you should have drank less because it was easier to see in the black.
Well,
No, those are.
that's a quality glass.
That is a quality glass. I do have to say, for a Facebook or whatever purchase, made in the USA, with our logo, that is a quality glass.
And so we've got one of those that we're going to be giving away in the near future, so stay tuned. But to begin with, some cornhole bags. So like, comment, and please subscribe. I mean, we have fun doing this, and we're not going to stop doing it. And also keep in mind that we're, 3.5 weeks out from going to Louisville?
Oh, yeah!
So we will be visiting the Bourbon Trail, and got some new gear that will help us bring you entertainment in a timely fashion while we're back there. So don't think because we're gone for a week that we won't be
On the scene reporting.
on the scene. Yeah, could be at Buffalo Trace, could be at Heaven Hill, might be Jim Beam. Hard to say. Could be from a bar in Nashville,
There you go.
right?
Yep.
So, but stay tuned. In the meantime, we will keep things going here at the old Beat Lab studio, as you refer to it. And we thank you guys.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. And
Third commenter gets a
third
set of.
comment on the Beekeeper or the
Let us
BBW.
know.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Thank